Today I want to talk about the Art of Life Tarot deck. Hi my friends, this is Casper the Boy Diviner here today and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming by. If you enjoy this sort of content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, that really helps me out. Today I wanted to talk about the Art of Life Tarot deck and why. This was actually in my decks to let go just because I wasn't using this deck as much. But after googling a little, it felt like this deck was going to go out of print really soon. And therefore I kind of changed my tune and kind of wanted to hold on to it to see if I can work with it. So I think why there was some sort of resistance between me and this deck from the beginning is just because I've been trying to use it as a tarot deck instead of an oracle deck. I've been using it with reversals and other things that I don't tend to do with my oracle decks. And so I thought this was a good time to revisit this and actually talk to you guys about the images in this deck. Charlene Livingstone is such a great person. She picked the right images and the right quotes for each of the arcana in this deck. It's a genius piece of work. It's just not a tarot deck that you can use for large spreads, and that's the limitation of this deck, and that's what held me back a little. But I'm really willing to look at this deck again. So when I did the decks I'm letting go video last week, I just did a quick Google just before this video, and it felt like I think it's kind of out of print. I don't see it being sold on Amazon any longer, so for now, I'll be holding on to this deck. Anyway, this deck isn't in a great condition, so I don't know if anyone will want this deck. But still, I'm gonna go through a quick walkthrough of this deck. Now, I'm gonna start with the majors and just walk you through. The first card, the Fool. And read the quotes, guys. The quotes, every quote is so good. I'm just gonna read those that I feel like are very appropriate. There are some cards in this deck that really made my eyes shine, and that's why I bought it. I think I saw this deck first on the Hermit's Cave Facebook group, where Simon himself shared a card. You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, find your eternity in every moment. What a perfect. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. High Priestess. You know, all these images are public domain, so it is really amazing how she has the knowledge to combine these images with an appropriate quote. Amazing. And the backs, I think it's the Tree of Life by Klimt. I'm not great at art, so excuse me if I get some names wrong. The Lovers, the heart has reasons that reason cannot know. Sorry, I almost mangled that quote. The Chariot being a hot air balloon, that is so cute because there are so many cards, there's so much art out there that has the traditional depiction of a chariot, but she picked a hot air balloon, you know, allowing the wind to lead you where you're supposed to go, having that trust, strength. I love that she used Queen Elizabeth I as the picture. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I think this is very Art Nouveau. Justice as Vincent van Gogh is perfect. I don't know. Everyone should know his story. Everyone should read his story. The Hanged Man. So this is one of the images that I didn't really gel with and I felt really strange by. I didn't enjoy the image, but I think with time I can appreciate the range that she gives in all these cards, and I hope I can better appreciate that. Death. Oh. I think this one's by Klimt. Yeah. Death twitches in my ear. Live. He says, I am coming. What a great quote. That is a perfect quote for death. Virgil. Temperance. The Devil. So I'm Asian. This is from Asian culture. This is by a Thai artist. At the same time, it was one of the images again that I felt was a bit out of place in this whole deck. The Tower. What does not destroy me makes me stronger. The Star. Fantastic. Again, Starry Night, the very, very classic one. Ugh. The Moon, another piece of art that I didn't super gel with, and I'm hoping to get to know better, but it's pretty perfect for the Moon. The Sun. Precisely, the least, the softest, lightest, a lizard's rustling, a breath, a flash, a moment, a little makes the way of the best happiness, by Nietzsche. I don't know, the guy who wrote, God is Dead. Judgment. And the World. The Vitruvian Man. Perfection. And then going to the minors. every minor also has a great piece of artwork and a very appropriate quote. I'm getting what's that called? I'm getting goosebumps looking at this deck and reading through the quotes. So I guess that's a good thing. I think it's time for me to revisit. I'm also revisiting my Persephone Tarot. I changed my mind and decided not to sell it any longer. Having to try to give away your deck or sell away your deck really makes you wonder whether you should keep it, and I guess it all happens for a reason. Okay, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, another art by Klimt. To be what we are and to become what we are capable of becoming is the only end of life. I resonate with that quote so much. Four of Wands, beautiful. The Five of Wands. You see, I don't really get the Five of Wands energy, that kind of conflict from this. I think this was why I was having problems. I kept thinking about the RWS. I got this deck pretty early in my tarot journey, when I wasn't that flexible yet. Six of Wands. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. And these people are football players. And I don't see that kind of victory march. Seven of Wands. Again, you see, not the traditional RWS meaning. That's why I have all this disjointment. But Eight of Wands, I love this image. I feel like this is the Eight of Wands for me. Nothing ever is, but all things are becoming. All things are the offspring of flux and motion. So instead of that speedy nature, this is the air of Wands. I don't know how to best present that. The Knight of Wands, basically. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Someone being overwhelmed. The Page of Wands. I love this image. The Knight of Wands. Another one that I don't get. The Queen of Wands. I always look at this card in a deck. The greatest good you can do for another is not just to share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. Wow. And you can really feel that Queen of Wands energy through that quote. King of Wands. So fiery, so red. Ace of Swords, one of my favorite pieces of art in this deck. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. Louisa May Alcott. Great. Two of Swords. So again, not the traditional blindfolded person. Three of Swords. Difficulties exist to be surmounted. And you don't see that heart being stabbed. So it is more of an oracle deck right now. When I'm looking through this, I feel like it is more of an oracle deck with some allusions towards the tarot, which is not a bad thing. Oh, this is beautiful. Sometimes I go about pitying myself, and all the time I am being carried on great winds across the sky. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Movement forwards. I don't see it again in this image. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. You see, this is what I feel like should have been the Six of Swords. This is one of the rare examples. I love the art. I love the quote. I feel like this should be Six of Swords. You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Nine of Swords. This is a perfect depiction of the art and the quote for the Nine of Swords. So sometimes it clicks so well. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Beautiful. Leonardo da Vinci. Ten of Swords. Those things that hurt, instruct. When the student is ready, the master will appear. Okay, hopefully that happens for me. Knight of Swords. Traditional knight. You can never go wrong with traditional imagery. I enjoy that. Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. And then now to my favorite card of the deck, the Ace of Cups. The swing is one of my favorite pieces of art in history. This is the card that I saw that Simon shared, and I knew I had to have it. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Oh, can someone say that to me someday? Two of Cups. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. If you watch Steven Universe, you will know that in the recent episode, this quote was kind of repeated, but there was a spin to it. Okay, Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. Oh, I love this. Her expression is perfect, and I think the quote is really good. Better by far, you should forget and smile, than that you should remember and be sad. Perfect for Five of Cups. Sometimes she hits the nail on the head. When she hits it hard, it goes deep. Okay? Six of Cups. God gave us memories so we might have roses in December. Another perfect quote. The art, I'm not so sure, but that really calls back to the RWS. God, because that's the sense of nostalgia. There are the roses that are being given. Wow, okay, I'm getting chills. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Another one of my favorite cards in this deck. In each loss there is a gain, as in every gain there is a loss, and with each ending comes a new beginning. Perfect for the Eight of Cups. You can see he's packed up. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Cups. I love this. Oh, the Queen of Cups, so good. And this is another one that the art didn't really ring true to me. The King of Cups, I don't really see him this way, but it is a good thing to be rich and to be strong, but it is a better thing to be loved. I think that is a perfect quote for the King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Ordinary riches can be stolen, real riches cannot. In your soul are infinite precious things that cannot be taken from you. Oscar Wilde. You see, these are the few things that kind of make sense with the RWS imagery, but kind of not. I like it, I still like it, but again, that wasn't one of the cards that hit the nail on the head for me. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Until you try, you cannot know what you can do. So this is a painting of Van Gogh. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Another one that, the Pentacle suit doesn't really jive with me in this deck somehow. The first step towards philosophy is incredulity. I think this is a good quote. I'm not too sure about the art. It's a good quote for the Page of Pentacles. The secret of success is constancy of purpose. Knight of Pentacles, perfect. Perfect imagery, perfect quote. This is another one that she hits out of the park. Queen of Pentacles, fantastic. King of Pentacles, I like this one too. Wealth stays with us for a little moment, if at all. Only our characters are steadfast, not our gold. Fantastic. Okay, and the deck is pretty big. So here's the standard size tarot deck. So it is oracle sized, okay? That's why it makes it hard to shuffle. And I used to be doing reversals with this deck, and then I rearranged it so that everything is right for this reading, and I'm thinking of not reading with reversals for this any longer going forward. You can see me shuffling it. I think it's not too bad. The cardstock is not great. It is very like pedestrian cardstock, maybe more cardboardy than actual cardstock, but still okay. I'm gonna full shuffle it to just give it a go. It's been a while since I've read with this deck. I'm gonna just pull one message for us now. Okay. Just one message for us now. Okay, let's see how appropriate this one is. The Seven of Swords. One must have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. So I guess right now, with the world being sort of in chaos, we need to accept it so that we can actually produce and create something more beautiful. Okay? I enjoy this deck, and it comes with a really cute box. So you can put a card right in there. It's kind of gimmicky, but I kind of like it. In case you don't have a card holder, you see I can put it in, and I can easily take it out. So another thing is, I hope people aren't angry with me for showing this deck only when it goes out of print. That wasn't the intention. I wanted to do this ASAP after the deck letting go video, just because I was hoping to revisit this deck and work with this deck again. And then when I did a Google, suddenly it seems like it wasn't. When I was doing that video, there were a few left. I was pretty sure. I am pretty sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed the content I'm putting out. If you like this video, if you liked what I said, if you liked me showing these cards, please leave a like and subscribe, comment, let me know. I'll be more than happy to talk more about this deck with you guys, especially if you have a copy, and let me know how you're using it actually. I'm really interested in how other people are using this deck. Okay? You guys have a great rest of the day. You take care. Bye!